Well, hi there. This is Dr. Thomas, math instructor at LawsonState Community College, and in this session I want to talk to you about the Part B of the Math 090 Readiness Exam, and we're going to do a review on multiplying and dividing fractions in this section. Remember that multiplying and dividing fractions, actually this is the easier case of fractions. You could add and subtract fractions. That's considered to be actually the harder case. So this is going to be pretty simple. All you need to know is you just multiply across, okay, and simplify your answer. And there's no need to find the LCD in this case, so it should be a piece of cake. Always read the directions. Read the directions. Read the directions. Okay. You may be asked to change the mixed number or change the improper fraction to a mixed number. So always read the directions. Also simplify and reduce your final answer. And check all your answers before you turn in the exam. I cannot say that enough. Do not rush through the readiness exam. You want to pass it on the first try so that you do not have to retake the exam. Simple mistakes could make the difference in you passing or failing, okay? So, let's get started. So here is a sample readiness exam from spring 2011. And in this session I want to focus on multiplying and dividing fractions. So we're going to start with number 5 here. So yeah, let's start with number 5. It's 50 over 8 times 4 over 5. So what's so great about multiplying and dividing fractions, you don't have to figure out what the LCD is. All you're doing is multiplying, okay? So notice in this particular case that as long as you have a number in the numerator or in the top position, for example this 50 and this 5 is in the denominator, is in the bottom position. As long as one is in the top, one number is in the top and one number is in the bottom, you can reduce those two numbers before you get to the end, okay? So you can avoid simplifying in most cases at the end if you just reduce right from the beginning. And we call this cross cancellation. So for example, 50 and 5 are both divisible by 5. So I'm going to cross out 50 and divide it by 5. We get 10. And cross out 5 and divide it by 5. We get 1. Notice you can also do that with 4 and 8. What number can both 4 and 8? What number is 4 and 8 divisible by? 4. So 4 goes into 4 one time, 4 goes into 8 two times. Alright, now all we have to do is multiply across. We have the 10 times the 1 here, gives us 10. And we have 2 times 1 here, gives us 2. And then we look at our answer and realize 10 is divisible by 2. So the final answer is 5. Okay. So number 6. Let's do number 6. 16 divided by 15, then divided by 8 over 5. Now when you have this symbol here, the division symbol, you're going to always keep, change, flip again. So keep, change, flip. What do I mean about that? We're going to keep the 16 over 15 the same way, but we're going to change this division symbol here to a multiplication symbol, and we're going to flip 8 over 5, and we call this the reciprocal. Okay, so we're going to perform the reciprocal. Okay, so when we flip it, the reciprocal is 5 over 8. Alright, keep, change, flip. Now we can cross cancel because I can see that 16 and 8 are both divisible by 8. So 8 goes in 8 one time, 8 goes in 16 two times. 5 and 15 are both divisible by 5. So 5 goes into 5 one time, 5 goes into 15 three times. So our answer is 2 over 3. Let's go to the next problem. What about number 7? 9/15 divided by 3. Would you know how to work that problem out? And what you can do, since this is recorded, you can pause and work number 7 out before I work it out. 9/15 divided by 3. Now the first thing is to change this 3 to a fraction. Okay? And we need to change it to an equivalent fraction for 3. Something that means 3 but is in fraction form. So we always say just divide it by 1, right? So now we have 9/15 divided by 3 over 1. We're going to keep, change, flip. So we're going to keep 9/15 the same, change this division symbol to multiplication symbol, and flip 3 over 1. So the reciprocal of 3 over 1 is 1/3. Alright, can we cross cancel here? Yes, because both 9 and 3 are divisible by 3. So divide 9 by 3, get 3, and divide 3 by 3 and get 1. I think that's the only thing we can do here. So we're going to multiply across. 3 times 1 is 3. 15 times 1 is 15. But notice that this can be reduced because 3 can go into both of these numbers. 3 can go into 3 one time, and 3 can go into 15 5 times. So 1/5. Alright, let's try a mixed number. So let's go all the way to, let me scroll down. Let's try number 12. Let's try number 12. So we see these parentheses here. When we see parentheses right next to each other, that just means multiplication. Just like number 13 means multiplication. Okay. So 2 and 2/7 times 2 and 5/8. So just make sure you understand this is multiplication. So we're going to proceed as we normally do with multiplication. So let's just first change it to an improper fraction. We have this 2 times 7 here, which gives us the 14, and then we're going to add the 2 to that. That's going to give us the 16 over 7 times, and then we're going to multiply the 2 times the 8 here and get 16, and we're going to add this 5 and get 21 over 8. Now, can we cross count? Yes. (16) and 8, both divisible by 8. So 8 goes to 16 twice, and 8 goes to 8 once. 7 and 21, both divisible by 7. So 7 goes in 7 once, 7 goes in 21 3 times. Therefore, we have 2 times 3, 6 over 1. Can this be reduced? Yes. Do not keep it at 6 over 1, because 6 divided by 1 is 6. So never leave it as 6 divided by 1. The answer is 6. Problem. Let's try number 14 here. It's 5 2/3 divided by 3 1/3. Okay, division problem. Always change your mixed number to an improper fraction first. So let's multiply this 5 times this 3 here. We get 15, and we're going to add the 2 and get 17. 17 divided by 3. Alright. Then let's go ahead and change this 3 1/3 to an improper fraction. So we have 3 times 3 is 9, and then we're going to add this 1 and get the 10. 10 divided by 3. Now we're going to keep change flip. So we're going to keep the 17 over 3. And we're going to change this division symbol to a multiplication symbol. And we're going to flip this 10 over 3. And the proper way to say that is really to find the reciprocal of 10 over 3, which is 3 over 10. Okay, can we cross count? It looks like we can get rid of these 3's here because both divisible by 3, of course. 17 and 10, no number can go into 17 and 10 at the same time. So let's go ahead and multiply across. 17 times 1 is 17, and 1 times 10 is 10. Since this is an improper fraction, let's divide 10 into 17. It will go 1 time with a remainder of 7 and keep the denominator. So the answer is 1 7/10. Okay, that concludes this session on Part B of the readiness exam. I hope that it helps.